let's get straight into it. All right, so shout out to my guy Rod Made It. He sent me this MIDI. If y'all want to be featured in future videos, send MIDIs and starters to loopsforvegan@gmail.com. Make sure you put it in the subject. And it's literally just that over and over and over again. So I'm gonna go into the Kinetic Serum Bank. Let's get like a nice little pluck going. That's kind of fire, but it's not what I'm looking for. That's fire. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Just to make this pattern more interesting, what I'm gonna do is cut half of it, just so that halfway through the melody, the actual pluck just completely changes. I'm gonna use this sound right here. It's called the Key Mahara. Let's see what this one sounds like when it switches off. That's fire. So right before the other half of the loop starts, you kind of already hear a new sound. It kind of acts like a little transition almost. I'm just gonna move this like this, right? And I'm gonna drag this, I don't even know what the fuck this is called, filter cutoff. And I'm gonna drag it onto this knob over here. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the rate and make it slower so that it starts to open up in frequency as the loop starts to end. See, that's too early. We gotta set it even slower than that. Maybe 4 bars. Let's go ahead and add some looperator on this too. And I'm gonna chop it up faster as the loop ends. Create a nice little smooth automation towards the end. So that's gonna sound like this. I'm gonna change this to hi-fi, change this to future. I want like a really fast delay on this, so I'm gonna change it all the way down to 1/64. Something like that. Let's add some vintage reverb on it just to give it a little bit of ambience. Let's just turn this down a little brighter because I feel like it is a little bit dark right now. And then I kind of want to resolve the little melody over here. Something like that. Alright, so I kind of want to do something a little bit different with the bass. So I'm not going to start on the 1. I'm going to actually start on... first of all, that was fucking off key. We can put this back up. Leave some space. And then I want to go an octave lower. And then now we can follow the bass line. But I'm gonna take this an octave up. I'm trying to do some different shit, you feel me? So we're gonna go octave up, octave down. And then we're gonna go octave low again. And made something interesting just by, you know, taking 2 different plucks, fucking moving the bass up an octave, down an octave. There's a lot of different options you gotta do. You just gotta sometimes think a little bit outside the box. That's about it. Let's throw some drums on this, right? And we can do that little, like, I don't even know what to call it. Is that like a yeet bounce? Because that's the first bounce I really kind of heard it. And so we're gonna go. Something simple like that. I want to add some like looperator on the hi-hats because I feel like the melody is simple. The drums are probably going to be a little bit simple because I want to keep a nice easy bounce, but I want everything to have just a little bit of something different in it, you feel me? Also, we're halfway in the middle of this video. If you haven't already liked it and you haven't left a comment, come on, bro. It takes 2 seconds. It's free. It helps me out a whole bunch. And if you're not following me on IG, you're bugging. Let's go. Let's try this one. Reverb Daughter. Let's take a listen. It turns into like open hats. Burn pattern. I'm gonna delete all this. And what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna have a nice low long note down here. Alt U. And then I'm gonna right click and make this into a little riser. We can delete all this. So when we come to the end of the loop, put that down. Like I said in the last video, I'm fucking with the heavy distorted 808s. I'm using Decimort for this one. Let me see. There we go. Maybe 2. Fire. I'm gonna Control B, move this over. Maybe we could just slide this up, to be honest. This is fire. Sheesh, I have a whole idea for this, for the second part of the hook, because I feel like, to me, I mean, let me know what's your opinion. To me, I feel like songs always hit harder when you think it can't get any harder, and then something else comes in and the beat and the whole song just gets harder, bro. So here's what I'm gonna do with the intro, right? We're gonna start off the intro real smooth, and I want to add another lead in here. And this is why sometimes, bro, like, you gotta just, you know, you just trust the process. You feel me? Trust the process. Start making a beat, start structuring it out, because you probably get another idea once you're already structuring the beat out. My guys, Otherwise, Captain G and Rod made it. They're Serum Bank, and I want to grab one of their growls. I want to add something in here. Hold on. This just sounds kind of disgusting in a good way, though. Knock this a little low. Let's just make this a little bit faster. I think it's this note. Yeah. Something like that. And because I feel like this is gonna work. It is giving me like Transformer vibes. Fucking, let me add a tremolator real quick. There we go. You see, we made it a little slower, and now it's like smoother. We can do like a little fast little roll up here. That's fire. That's fire. So let's go ahead and change this part up an octave. Sort of start this part over again, and then grab like the same little thing that we did over here, something like this. And then for this last part, let's just do something completely different. Move this part all the way over here. Let's go up right here, and then let's just repeat this. Press Alt-Y to reverse it, and then put this up an octave. And then I'll stop the whole beat just to have this little growl lead come in. That's super fucking hard. But what I could do is, to make this even harder, I'm gonna make this 808 pattern unique, and then we're gonna take just one note and put it towards the beginning. FX from the V3 drum kit. Now that drop sounds like this. Stupid. And then I'm gonna add this little accent hi-hat. The weirdest shit ever, bro. Fucking hi-hats are all the way at F1. Weird, like fucking RoboCop type shit. That in combination with this little drop right here is gonna sound stupid. Sheesh, man. If you're trying to hear the full beat, the link's gonna be down in the description below. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and hit the notification. You're bugging. That being said, I'm out of here. Gang, gang. Bow.